and the Milwaukee Brewers. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and
just about set to go now, and getting to start, Andy Douglas. One down. Dan Collin getting ready to hit. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw. Save. One out and a runner at second here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
1-1.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. That one fouled off. This one in the air, right field. Smith, long run, brings it in. Runner tags, and will move up to third. Headed for the plate. The relay. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back here at American Family Field. Our starter in this one, Tom Roush. Next for the Brewers, Juan Munoz. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Right through there for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Scoreless after 1. 4th game of the NLCS. And the batter now, Freddie Ladd. Douglas back to work. Gets the call, and it's 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Way inside.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good job to fight that one off. Stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by
and we're back, bottom of the second. Up now for Milwaukee, Sylvester Smith. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
That clips a corner. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Dominic. First and second, one out. Gregory will hit next. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-0.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a run. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
At the plate, Lewis Guy. On the ground, could be two. The throw to second, return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. But they push across one run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We plate 2 full. It's the Brewers 1 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back to the So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Lenny Domine. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a foul out of play. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Throw is offline and he scores. It's 1-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside.
This to center field. Guy on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Brown sizing this one up. And there's 2 down. Here's back here in Milwaukee, and now Juan Munoz. Just missed.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Inside, and the count is 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
Full count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, right fielder, Sylvester Smith.
Next for Milwaukee, Sylvester Smith. First time up, he grounded to third. And a curve is down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Kicks and fires. Pitch misses. 2-0.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
In the dirt. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 7, Justin Brown.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brown now at the plate, and he's already singled in this game. In the dirt, and the runner holds. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Swing and a miss, as he was out front that time.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job at getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. Douglas back to work. And ball one.
You know, these Marlins need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That one is absolutely belted way back there. And that one is out of here. He leaves the yard to right. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-1.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean,
Ball four, take the game. First and second, no outs. Calzado digs in now. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. And that's all they'll get. And up next for Miami, Lenny Domine. First pitch misses.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And it stays fair. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw, but it's offline. And they're up by 3.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Andy Douglas. Done for the night. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. Here's a new pitcher from the pen. Nelson Garcia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now for the Marlins, Steve Whitlock. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
And misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And now here is Dan Collins. Can't get there, and it deflects off it. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Freddie Ladd. 0 for 2 in this one. Foul ball there. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one ripped. And this one looks like trouble. Lead runner around second. coming home. He'll score.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So digging in, Shane Land. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1. And there's the ball. Activity in the bullpen. Juan Arrojo getting loose out there. Garcia getting cranked up as well.
Ball 2.
In the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 3.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That one finds the zone, and now it's filled up 3-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Brewers 1.
Nah, I don't really watch it.
4th game of the NLCS. Now it's the second baseman, Terrell Gregory. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Brewers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving.
I bet on it like a dumbass.
One hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Line drive and foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ladd makes his way towards it, makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
I must watch.
Guy in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
I don't know. I'll kind of get fed up with them all, honestly.
And there's a foul ball.
I'll probably say basketball. But
1 out, base is empty.
I rarely watch basketball anymore.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-1.
And that's too high.
Probably basketball.
And a foul ball. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first, out, 2 away.
I don't like it. Everybody's pussies nowadays. They don't play.
Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next for the Brewers, Peter Valbuena. Went down on strikes his first time through.
I don't really mess with the NFL that much.
That's outside. Ball 1.
Too soft and refs I think cheat.
And that one ripped to left. Domine puts it away, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it. Back here at American Family Field. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Scott Barnwell. And it's fouled away. Garcia in his 5th season, just 21 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Claude Ritchie, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Olsen getting loose as well. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And here's the catcher, Oliver Avery. 1 for 2. And that's outside. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And
Outside.
another ball. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
No strike.
And he walked
Take
him.
your base, ball 4.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call when you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
High fly ball, right field. Smith puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The bat, the shortstop.
So up next, Ken Calzado. He's 0 for 1. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike. Avery off of first with 2 away. On the ground, Guy. Off balance throw in time. And that is that. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And we're back. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Adam Lowry. And a pitch. That one outside. And that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Miguel Ramirez up and loosening in the pen. Roberts also throwing. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Up and in. The count now 2-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Dominate right there to make the grab. And there's 1 down. And now the DH,
Now back,
Henry
the
DeYoung.
designated hitter, Henry DeYoung.
In the air to left center. Dominate. Sizes this one up. He makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the catcher,
Now
Juan
batting,
Munoz.
the catcher,
He is
Juan
struck out, and he is
Munoz.
walked. And that one sliced foul. And that's in the dirt. And the count even 1-1. Well struck left field. Way back there. And that ball is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And they close the gap. It's 6-2.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Smith in the box again. Takes the strike. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, great stop. The throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning. But the Brewers get one back on the solo home run. Now a 6-2 ball game. This is the National League Championship Series on the show.
Pitching for
Welcome
the Brewers.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Claude Ritchie. Back to the top of the order now. Now the left fielder, Lenny Dominic. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. That's inside.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Off the plate inside, and it's 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Fought off foul. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
On the ground left side, 6-4. And he'll hold on to it, so they get one.
Well, when you've got a guy playing out of position, you'll see plays like this. That should have been a double play, but the feed to second took way too long. It's hard to blame the guy since he didn't ask to be penciled in at that spot.
And that is out of play. Ritchie, a former All-Star. He features a two-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. And out to a board.
Now batting, the center fielder, Freddie.
Here's the center fielder, Freddie Ladd. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Ritchie. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. 2 on, 1 out, and that's off the outside edge, and it's 2-1.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Just missed the inside corner, and the count is filled up. Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and he can't come up with it.
Back-to-back base hits. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And at the plate for Miami, Shane Land. 0 for 3 in this one. That clips the corner. Second and third, one away. Late here in game 4. Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run across. Another comes in to score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Claude Ritchie won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the Homer Ratto gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop.
Take your base.
First and second, 2 down. Peter Valbuena up now for the Brewers. Outside low, ball 1. First and second, 2 down. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one misses. Ball 3. And there's the automatic.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Fair ball. Coming home. 1 run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Gregory Roberts.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Adam Lowry. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He will score. The throw into second, and in at second with an RBI double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So runner at second, 2 down. DeYoung getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. To third, tag, got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Back here in Milwaukee. One out, base is empty. Juan Munoz up now for the Brewers. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now the right fielder, Sylvester Smith. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Miami's bullpen with some action. Raul Flores, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The Brewers down by 4 here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. To short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. It's the Marlins 9 and the Brewers 5. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kareem Olsen.
Now pitching
Dan
for the
Collins
Brewers,
now at the plate.
number 12, Kareem Olsen.
And first offering is fouled off. Olsen, the tall righty, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a 2-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. That's a little bit low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
The next
Full
offering
count.
misses. Full count now.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one
That's the
misses.
ball. Take
So
your
a
base.
leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Freddie Ladd, the next up for the Marlins. Outside corner, there's a strike. Ball
One
one
more.
there.
Ball 2.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher
2-2.
wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Scott Barnwell. He's already homered in this game. And that's way high, and it's 1-0. He was late there, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brown sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And there are 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Oliver Avery.
That's the
Just
ball.
missed. That
Ball.
one missed. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2 balls,
First and
1
second,
strike.
2 down. Late here in game 4. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Coming home. 1 run across, and the throw's off line. Safe at third. And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change.
Pitching for the
Eddie
Brewers,
Valentin comes on now.
number 14,
And this is a really tough spot to come
Eddie
into as he tries to
Valentin.
keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
Valdez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
1-1.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the ninth. That one the other way. Base hit. One run is in. Now 2 runs score. 12-5 is our score.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Ken.
So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Ken Calzado. That pitch clips the outside corner.
Well, you can tell these players feel great and also relieved to even up the series. There's so much on the line. You've worked so hard to get here. I wouldn't be surprised if we...
All right, first pitch coming up. Showing the slab in today's game, Steve Rowe. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the...
One gone, runner at first. So in now for the Angels, Kenny Foreman. First offering, runner goes. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And no thought of testing that arm in right. Despite the runner moving on the pitch, it's now first and second.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that. And certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
James Smith in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The other way, down the line, and it's foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Next is the designated hitter, Cameron Cannon. Golden opportunity right here. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
In the air, left field, down the line. Base hit. One run is in. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Fernandez, the next to hit. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because As a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Next to hit, Jared Ono. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. Late on that fastball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Just missing there, and it's 3-2.
I think he wanted that call in the open part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Eric Raimo at the plate now. That's ball 1. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in game 4 of the ALCS. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. In the dirt, but kept close. To third, tag, got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, Manuel Lerma.
Pitch guy, he's got some.
Base is empty with 2 away. Esteban Valdez will hit next. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Next up for the A's, Mark Cuevas. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Next pitch off the play, and the count now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Man at second. That one almost got him.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count's full. Valdez at second with 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past. It's an issue once again early on.
First and second, 2 outs. Bourbon digs in now. That one's in there, 0-1. Bourbon launched a homer in his most recent game. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that is the third out of the inning. A's strand a couple. Fourth game of the AL. Two outs, runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan Dennison. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Looked like it was a little bit up.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Angels 3 and the A's nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Kenny Foreman. Rowe back to work. That one at triple digits. Foreman starting up the middle at second, 23 years old. And he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, James Smith. He reached out a walk his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his.
Ball 4, take the base. Runner at first with 2 away. Now at the plate, Esteban Valdez. Doubled his first time. That one ripped left field. Chavez raging back towards the wall. Caught just shy of the wall. The A's strand 1. They trail in this one. And we're back. Here's the Ryan Dennison, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 2 in this one. In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit. Then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
And another ball. Now a pop-up on the infield. Valdez has this one sized up. And that is that. Angels strand a couple. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Mark Cuevas.
Athletic center fielder, number 22.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball. 1 strike.
Not close with that one. And 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Dennison makes the play, and there's one down. One out, runner at second. Vogelsang now at the plate. Fly to center his first time. That one not close. Ball one. Swing and a miss.
One ball, one strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One out and a runner at second here in game 4 of the ALCS. Pickoff throw. Bourbon back on a dive. In the dirt. Tag, see. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Bourbon takes his lead at third with one away. Next one just misses. And it's 3-2.
That one called just inside, I think. And on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though. But he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Villa in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Two outs. Laser could be trouble. In to score is the runner from third, and it's now a 2-run game. Throws to second. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
So runner at second, 2 down. Park will hit next. Fly to right his first time. And that one clips the corner. Two outs and one in scoring position. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Johnny Compton up next for the A's. Grounded out his first time up. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Man at second. And that one is downstairs. And the count is even 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Angels 3 and the A's 2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough.
Vogelsang. There's one. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
And next is the designated hitter, Cameron Cannon. That one a little bit high, and that is ball 1. Line drive, base hit right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, number 33.
So digging in, Clemente Fernandez. Fastball for a strike.
Doug, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Cannon leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one smacked out to left center. Bourbon makes the grab, and that'll do it. Angels strand 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Fourth game of the ALCS. And now, Leonard James.
Baseman, number 33.
And fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next pitch is downstairs. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished really up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two down. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Off to a good start for the leadoff nod.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now here is Tony Sanchez. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Check on the runner. James dives back in, but they got him.
It's so rare that the pitcher is able to be that quick and make an accurate throw to second base. It's just not a normal thing for him to do, but does a really nice job there of getting it to that middle infielder and the tag being put on the runner. Nice pickoff right there.
And that's in the dirt. 1 out, base is empty. The next pitch misses. 2-1. And that's outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
1 down, base is empty. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Esteban Valdez up next for the A's. 1 for 2. That one's in there. 0-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
1-1.
In the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Cuevas stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And no one can get there. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Manuel Lerma gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Carlton Self.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Bourbon in the box now, takes strike 1. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a ball popped up. Fernandez drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. Nice work.
Pitching for
We're
the
back,
A's,
and they make a change to start this.
3, 4, take your base. 3.
First and second, 2 outs. Dennison, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Late swing fouled off.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Outside with a breaking ball. Right through there, got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Kenny Foreman. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Morales back to work. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
No strike.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. On the ground, right side. Over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, James Smith. And a slider in there for a strike. In the air, right field. Makes the grab, 2 down. Here's a catcher to hit, Esteban Valdez. 1 for 3. And the slider just misses. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That to right. Dennison makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Michael Armstrong. 3. And now the center fielder, Mark Cuevas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And there's a base hit to left, and that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man, and as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield.
Now on the bump, Geraldo Ojeda.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So Next, Miguel Bourbon. And there's a ball.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Over to first, and he's saved. And the 1-0. And that is out of play. And a base hit right there. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
So the tying run in
Now
scoring position
number
now.
23.
Vogelsang digs in now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Swung on, belted. Into the corner, the foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch in this next one.
The 0-1. This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. The 1-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Foreman hauls it in for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a
Now
hitter.
batting number
Edgar
59.
Villa up next for the A's. And that drops in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue to finish off this hitter.
And the 0-1. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Hit in the air, right field. Dennison has a beat on it. Brings it in. 2 down. And now the shortstop, Wan Young Park. Hit on the ground to short. Fernandez fires across the diamond. Inning over. That's a crucial miss. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Cesar Castillo. One down, runner at third. Foreman getting ready to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pick.
Now fly ball to right center. And makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Smith in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
That one missed.
Nope. All three. 3-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Two down, bases empty, but one run across late here in game 4. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. One run on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Lamont Calvert.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. And we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Compton, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. Clips the corner, and a count 1-2. Out to short. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
James stands in now and watches strike 1. Base is empty, one away here in game 4 of the ALCS. And that misses. And the count is 1-1.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
A little bit low. Full count now.
Okay.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him swinging. And they're down to their last out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Tony Sanchez up next for the A's. First pitch, and he just misses. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. And another ball. Just missed.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
2 down, nobody on. And that drops in for a strike. And that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Valdez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Calvert is just 1 strike away. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. With the tying run at the plate, we're in the last half of the 9th inning. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The tying run at the plate. This to third. Oh, no. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels stay alive. They take this must-win Game 4.
In an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this one. They get the win, and the series continues. Who knows? Maybe they'll get right back in it.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game and a couple of key moments.
Just about set to go, and towing the slab here, Buford Durham.
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch to contact, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not.
Ball 4, take the base.
One down. Now it's the second baseman, Shane Lamb. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Tapped softly on the ground. Gregory throws to first in time, and there's 2 away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
In there at the knees. And the count even at 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to 1. That's when he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now here is Ronald Valdez. Fouled off left side. And that one upstairs, ball one.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw there. Safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
That one finds the corner. It's 2-2. That one the other way, and that's a foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. Got him looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So one run on one hit. No errors, and a runner left. Bottom half of inning number one coming up. It's the Marlins 1, and the Brewers coming to bat. Back here in Milwaukee, and towing the slab will... Two outs, nobody on. And here's the catcher, Juan Munoz. Slider right there. Munoz matched a homer in his last game. Strike two. 2 outs, base is empty.
One and two.
Out there to center. Ladd makes a nice running catch. Game 5 of the NLCS. Down the third baseman, Dan Collins. Durham back to work. And that's in for a strike. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Oliver Avery, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. One out, base is empty. And that one hammered. And a foul ball.
That's ball 4.
Back here at American Family Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Sylvester Smith. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
That's the ball.
Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
2-2.
Next offering down in the dirt. Hard hit left side. Sends it to first and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Dominic Martin.
Dominic Martin up now for the Brewers. That's in there, and that is strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That missed by a lot, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-2.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. So digging in, Steve Whitlock. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is fouled back. One now. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 2-0.
Now back, the second baseman, Shane Lynn.
And now for the Marlins, Shane Land. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That finds the mark on the inside corner. And a pitch.
Ball.
One on, nobody out, a run in here in Game 5 of the NLCS. Next offering misses. 2-1.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job.
There goes the runner. On the ground, out to short. To first, and one away in the top of the third.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Freddie Ladd. RBI single his last time up. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Valdez.
Ronald Valdez, the next up for the Marlins. His first at bat was a strikeout. Just missed.
Ball.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. In the air, left field, Brown on the move. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 2 and the Brewers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Up now for Milwaukee, Lewis Guy. The shortstop takes the ball.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That misses.
2-1.
And it's 2-1. Little chopper rolls foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the 3rd baseman, Peter Valbuena. And that's in there at the knees. Valbuena getting to start at 3rd, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's a native of Mexico. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Hot shot to 3rd. The throw to 1st. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Lowry.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the center fielder, Adam Lowry. Grounded out his first time up. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Two outs. Off the mark there.
That's a ball.
And the count is 1-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Now
at first, Henry DeYoung now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one fouled off. And ball 1.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Next offering is outside. Comes a 2-2. This one smoked out to left. Domine snags it, and that is the inning. So one hit is all they get. We played 3 here in Game 5. It's the Marlins 2 and the Brewers nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Dan Collum. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Oliver Avery.
Here's the catcher, Oliver Avery. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
And that's downstairs and outside.
1-1.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 1 down, base is empty. Pitch misses there. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, right side. Smith nabs it. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 down, base is empty. Now here's the Marlins DH, Scott Barnwell. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Barnwell went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. And midway in the 4th, it's the Marlins 2 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Milwaukee, ready to go. Bottom 4. Leading off, Juan Munoz. That's to third, Collum. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 10, Sylvester Smith.
Sylvester Smith up now for the Brewers. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball there. In for a strike. 0-2 now.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Just misses. And it's 1-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit.
Up next for the Brewers. The
Man at first with 1 gone. And here is Dominic Martin. Moved to first. And he's back in on a dive. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Fought off foul. Smith at first, one gone. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Brown takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Strikes.
That misses the zone, and now 2-0. The Brewers down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That's in there, and the count 2-1. Throw to first. Smith dives back in safely. Two outs. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Line drive. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Brewers strand one. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Durham back to work. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Action in the pen down there. Nelson Garcia getting ready to go. Olsen also getting ready. Cut on and miss, struck him out at 98. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brown. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Steve Whitlock. The next up for the Marlins. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. That's out to center field. Lowry makes the play, and that's out number 3. Game 5 of the NLCS. Up now for Milwaukee, Terrell Gregory. Towards first, Whitlock. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Now it's going to be Lewis Guy. Struck out swinging his first time. Fouled off. He was late.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Right side. Lamb whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The third baseman, number 8, Peter Valbuena.
Next for Milwaukee, Peter Valbuena. Grounded out his first time. Just off the inside edge.
1-0.
On the ground to the left. Calzado. Handles, throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Brewers go down quietly. And they're down 2-0. Nelson Garcia on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Nelson Garcia.
Here's the second baseman, Shane Lamb, has grounded out a couple of times.
Lamb.
Garcia measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a two-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Claude Ritchie appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 and 2's the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Ladd up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. And that one pulled foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 5 of the NLCS. And a curve misses outside. Not even close there. 3-1. And a strike.
Full count.
In the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. And now the right fielder, Ronald Valdez. 0 for 2 in this one. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Man at first, 1 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save. Garcia checks the runner, and he's back in safely.
No, that's out.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Liner, base hit. Ladd around 3rd. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One gone, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Dan Collins.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Valdez leads off first with one away. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Way out in front of that inside
Now
pitch
back.
there. And just
Next,
exactly the
Oliver.
opposite kind of
Injury.
approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Oliver Avery, the next up for the Marlins.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a strike. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This to third. They get the force, and that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Adam Lowry. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, these Brewers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Next pitch is outside.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Fastball for a strike. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in
number
this one.
15.
Don't want to wake a team up with a free pass.
Henry.
Here's the Brewers DH, Henry DeYoung. DeYoung picks over, and he's back in easily. DeYoung turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. That's in there.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him. Juan Munoz up now for the Brewers. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
0-2 now.
No, that's
Just
outside.
misses
Ball.
there. Got him swinging.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a
Now
couple
back
runners
to
on,
right
and you're
field.
looking at having
No,
a big
that's good.
inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Next for the Brewers, Sylvester Smith. And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Raul Flores, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Vargas, a right-hander, loosening up as well. 2 on, 1 out.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. A 1-2. And delivers
2-2.
outside.
Full count.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now
Pretty good
back,
spot on the
first
outside, but
baseman,
just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Martin will hit next. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close. Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Bases loaded, 1 away. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. That's out number 2.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Justin Brown, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! And they slide in front in the 6th. It's 4-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Miguel Ramirez on to pitch out of the pen here.
For the Marlins, number 27, Miguel Ramirez.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Terrell Gregory. That's outside. Ball 1.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
2 down, nobody on. Grounds 1 to short. Calzado on to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. The Brewers go big with this grand slam. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Claude Ritchie.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves.
Number
Late
13.
and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now it's going to be Scott Barnwell. There's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And there's a ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's the shortstop at the play. Ken Calzado out to short. Guy. Got him on the off-balance throw. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Well, he certainly didn't look comfortable or fluid on that play. And later in this ball game, this could come back to bite him if a ball is hit to him and he's playing that same position.
Lenny Domine, the next up for the Marlins. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 5. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Say goodbye to that one. And we're level. It's 4-4.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Whitlock now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's got it, and that is out number 3. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 4 apiece. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Raul Flores.
Raul Flores.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Louis Guy.
The shortstop, Louis Guy.
And there's a foul ball. And that's outside.
1-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at-bat
first
until that
baseman, number
put-away
8,
pitch, and
Peter
it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter.
Valbuena.
You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Up now for Milwaukee, Peter Valbuena. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Lowry.
Digging in, Adam Lowry.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs. And that's in the dirt.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him off. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Struck him out looking. So they go quietly there. 8th inning coming up. And we are tied 4-4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Homer Ratto.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 24, Homer Ratto.
Here's the second
Leading off
baseman,
for Miami,
Shane
the second
Land.
baseman,
0 for
Shane
3 with 2 groundouts and a
Land.
strikeout. Strike on the inside corner. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Rico Vasquez up and throwing. Olsen warming up as well. And that skips in the dirt. And this is inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside low. Now 3-1. Ladd in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
The center fielder, number 16,
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Freddie Ladd. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. This is again 5 in a row.
1-0.
There's the strike. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And a count 1-2. And that's outside. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off
up
base.
next for the
And the
Marlins,
defense
the
breathes a
right
sigh of
fielder,
relief because he puts pressure on
Valbuena.
everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And at the plate for Miami, Ronald Valdez. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And downstairs. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Going to count 1-2. On the ground. And foul ball. Tied at 4.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. To second, there's 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
Miami.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
58.
bottom of the 8th. Juan Vargas.
Vargas.
Now it's the
Leading up
DH,
for the
Henry
Brewers, the
DeYoung.
designated
1
hitter,
for 3.
Henry DeYoung.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. In there at the knees. The other way, and it's just foul. That was close. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Making a move to first, and here's the pinch runner, Philip Maeda. No outs, runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Juan Munoz. 0 for 3 in this one. Down the line, and it's foul. With the go-ahead run at first, here in Game 5 of the NLCS. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
And safe. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Move to second.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
And a count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Sylvester Smith.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Smith digs in now. Game tied, series tied. This could be a turning point in this series if he could deliver.
Indeed, if he comes through with a hit here, it's going to change the entire approach that they can take against their opponent.
And that one is inside ball 1. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. The throw in. He'll score easily. 5-4 now as they take the lead.
Big RBI for him right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
One down, runner at first. Next for Milwaukee, Dominic Martin. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss.
1-2, the count.
That one the other way. They got it for out number 2.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner
The
at
left
first.
fielder,
Just
number
like that,
7,
they're almost out of the
Justin
inning.
Next for the
Brown.
Brewers, Justin Brown. He's already homered here in this one. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. The changeup missing, and the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now Terrell Gregory. And there's the strike. First and second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one wrapped foul. That misses. 1-2 to count.
1-2.
Whitlock steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins.
Now pitching for
Back
the Brewers.
now, and on the mound, the closer, Rico Vasquez.
Rico.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pin to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Lowry sizes this one up, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
He's
That's
2 outs
Oliver.
away. Avery
Avery.
now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. There's the strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do here. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next is the designated hitter, Scott Barnwell. And that is out of play. Vasquez, 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2025. Outside.
That's outside.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
This could end it. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
That misses. Full count, 3-2.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Got it. And that is the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of